Okay, students, let's discuss about the order of reaction, the law of order of reaction. What is the order? So, what is the order of chemical reaction defined as the sum of the power of concentration terms of the reactant only. What is the order stands for? Sum of the power of concentration terms of the chemical reaction is the order only. So, remember here the definition you get very clear is there. No? Here consider the order. What is the order of reaction? The order of reaction defined as the sum of the power of the concentration terms of the reactant in the rate law expression only. It's called order of reaction. Suppose it may be order may be 0, 1, 2, 3, even the fraction also. You know, it's very, very important. Order may be 0, 1, 2, 3, even fraction also. So one point is in the for reaction, just take the A molecules of A react with the B molecules of B and react with the C molecules of C. They give product only. What is the rate expression? Rate is equal to rate proportional to A to the power of. And you may have said very clear, no, may order may not equal to the coefficient value. So that's the mention the X, B to the power of Y, C to the power of Z only. So what is the order here? The sum of the power of the concentration terms. What is the concentration of the power value of the X only? No? Here B power value Y only, C power value Z. So all power values nothing but X, Y, Z, nothing but order only, represented by N only. So what is the order is the sum of the power of the concentration terms. So that's called order only. The order value may be 0 will possible, fraction also possible only. So very, very important students is order of reactions only. Sum of the power of the concentration terms only. So what means first the order of the reaction is there now. It is the sum of the power of the molar concentration of the reactant species in the rate equation. In the rate equation is there now their concentration is now about the powers are now sum of the powers only. It may be whole number, 0 or fraction also. It may be whole number, 0 or fraction also. It is experimental determinants. Remember, always remember, it's very, very important point is there now. Order of a chemical reaction is experimental determinant only. It is the mean that one for reactions, not individual steps only. So order of any chemical reaction is only one value. Okay, no? It's not for individual steps only. So once again I'm saying no, here whatever the values are getting X, Y, Z is there no, they will find by the experimentally. We cannot find, you cannot see by based on this equation is there no, X value is equal to A, Y value is equal to B, C value is equal to Z value is equal to C. I cannot say only. So experimental only they will say. So order the sum of the power of the concentration terms of the reactant. Only order's value can be calculated by some value. Order for overall reaction, not for single step only. Order for overall reaction, not for single step only. So order represented by small n only. Order represented by small n. Suppose you could just imagine one rate equation. N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. This one equation is there. I want that the rate equation. Rate is equal to proportional to concentration of N, concentration of H2 only. Okay, no? Just imagine what I'm doing is the rate proportional to nitrogen to power alpha, hydrogen power beta. I mentioned very clearly alpha value or may equal to 1, beta value may or may not equal to 3 only. So what happens? I want to remove the proportional constant. I can use one new constant. What new constant called K1? That's called rate constant. K is also called rate constant or velocity constant only. So from this rate equation, I'm going to find the order of a chemical reactions only. So what we just consider what is order. Suppose just imagine is there no, if one person is there no, you can do the work in 12 hours. If one person can do the work in 12 hours only, 2 persons can do work in the 6 hours only, 3 persons can do work in the 4 hours. So order also gives about the which individual reactant how much work is doing also. Order also giving the individual reactant how much work is doing only. So what is the order? But a sum of the power of the concentration terms only. Sum of the power of the concentration terms. So suppose I'm just taking one equation is there now, decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. The rate of a reaction depend upon only hydrogen peroxide concentration. So what I mean there, this is called first order reaction. So what is the order here? The rate of a reaction depend upon which how many concentration terms? Single concentration term, first order reaction. Suppose we go for second reaction is then nitrogen monoxide gas react with the ozone gas, they form a nitrogen dioxide plus O2. In this one is then the rate of a reaction depend upon the both nitrogen monoxide concentration and ozone concentration. So what means the rate depend upon two concentration terms. So second order reactions only. Suppose you should take here one more point is there now, here 2 molecules of nitrogen monoxide can react with 1 molecules of oxygen. So what happens there? The rate of reaction depend upon the 2 times of the concentration of nitrogen monoxide, 1 time the concentration of the oxygen only. You can calculate third order reaction. So you can consider 2 plus 1 value. 2 plus 1. You can know 2 plus 1 is 3 on third order reactions only. This is very, very important. The rate depends upon twice of concentration nitrogen monoxide, one time of the concentration of the oxygen only. Next one, then acetaldehyde becomes methane only, decomposed process. So what happens? This rate of reaction is 3 by 2. Okay, fraction value 1 by 2 only. So what happens there? From this one we got very clear idea. From based on the number of concentration terms, the rate of reaction depend upon. Whenever the rate is equal to here 1 is there, so first order reaction. Here 1 plus 1 is there. No, what is the order of the sum of the power of the concentration terms. So what is the here 1 will be, here 1 will be, 2 will come here. Here 2 is there, here 1 is 3 will come only. Here 3 by 2 is there. So we said very clear, no, order may be positive value, just consider the zero fraction also possible only. Suppose this image here I am discussing about the decomposition of ammonia in the presence of the platinum catalyst. What happens in the presence of platinum catalyst? Ammonia decomposes into nitrogen gas and hydrogen gas. In this one, the rate of reaction is not dependent upon the ammonia concentration. In this reaction, rate of reaction is not dependent upon the ammonia concentration. It's called as a zero order reaction only. These were called zero order reaction. Whenever any reaction rate doesn't depend upon the concentration of reactant, is called zero order reactions. General radioactive elements, in the decomposition of radioactive elements also called as zero order reactions. You know what decomposition radioactive elements, but uranium breaks into barium krypton, you know, like that. Any radioactive decomposition reactions are considered as a zero order reactions. Students, you got very clear, you know, what the order nothing but sum of the power of the concentration terms of the reactions only. Order nothing but sum of the power of the concentration terms of reactor. Suppose look at this chemical reaction. 2 molecules of nitrogen monoxide react with 1 molecule of oxygen, gives a product. So rate of reaction depend upon both the 2 times of concentration of the NO2 plus O2. So what is comes order is third order reaction only. 2 plus 1 is called third order reaction only. For suppose this chemical reaction, what happens? The rate of reaction depends upon the 2 times of the nitrogen monoxide concentration, 1 time of hydrogen ion concentration. I said very clearly, here 2 is there, but here 1 is there. I said very clearly, order value may or may not equal to coefficient value. So what is third order reaction? So 2 plus 1 is third order reaction. So suppose the rate of reaction is there. Now here towards this one is dependent upon second order reactions only. So what means that you have to consider the rate of reaction depend upon only 1 molar concentration of the ICl only. So what happens here? The consider 1 plus 1 is second order reactions only. Here rate of reaction is there here. So it's considered very, very important reason for your syllabus. Decomposition nitrogen pentoxide depend upon only single molecule of nitrogen pentoxide only. So what is first order reactions only? This is second order reaction. This is first order reaction. Consider 1 plus 1 by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2, how much will students? 1 plus 1 by 2, 2 by 2, 3 by 2 only. 3 by 2 will come only. Next one is considered here the O3 plus Cl only. This is also come under category second order chemical reaction. So what is the order nothing but sum of the power of the concentration terms. Order nothing but sum of the power of the concentration terms only. So students, here the one graph is the very, very important graph is there here. I said very clear now, if a rate of reaction is not depend upon the concentration of the reactant, if a rate of reaction is not depend upon the concentration of the reactant, is called zero order reactions. So consider here the rate of reaction not depend upon the concentration of ammonia. So this is called zero order reaction. For zero order reaction graph, how will come here? The dx by dt is equal to concentration. You got the straight line. It means how much concentration changes, so rate is not changes. Rate is not changes only. First order is what happens? First order rate of reaction depend upon concentration only. Whenever concentration increases, rate of reaction is increases only. Second order, what happens there? Whenever the concentration increases, rate of reaction also increases only. These graphs are very, very important. When you saw the constant value, it means concentration rate are independent only. Okay? Concentration rate is not dependent on each other only. So that's not the rate of a reactions only. Next one is very, very important concept here. I'm discussing about the units for rate constant. Units for rate of reactions only. What are the units for rate of reactions only? Now we are discussing very, very important students here. Look at the what is first one is the rate of the reaction for zero order reactions only. Look, I mentioned rate is there. Now here, when you remember rate proportional to a to the power of 0, means rate independent upon the concentration of a. That's called zero order reactions only. Anything power 0 is equal to 1 only, no? So k into 1 is equal to 1 k only. So rate is equal to constant. Rate is equal to constant only. So what is units in the but here the moles per liter inverse per second only, no? moles inverse relative units per second only. For zero order reactions, what is unit k value units nothing moles liter inverse per second only. So for this one k value is called moles liter inverse per second only. Next one is units for the first order reaction. What is first order reaction? Rate of reaction is directly proportional to concentration of A. K is equal to your